Hey guys, welcome to math. We're doing some more division today. These problems, so please look at this page. It says these problems have remainders, underlined remainders. That means you can't divide the number equally into groups. There will be some left over, meaning a remainder. That's sometimes you see that funny R. So you look at this sample problem right here, and it says 11 divided by 5, what is it? And you can just look at the problem and kind of see why the answer is 2, remainder 1. Because it's like 5 times what equals 11? Well, nothing really, but 5 times 2 is 10. So you think about how many groups of 5 go into 11? Well, 2, because 5 times 2 is 10, but then there's 1 left over, because 5 times 2 is 10, but we're talking about 11. So 5 goes into 11, as in 5, a group of 5, how many groups can you fit in? Well, it goes in twice, right? 5, 10, and then you have that funny 1 left over. So we'll be looking at problems like that. So I'm going to, or you can even kind of see the same thing with this one. Look at that. Look at how I do that, but just think about what the problem means. It means 5 times what equals 48? Well, 5 times 9 is 45. That's as close as I can get to 48. And you've got 3 left over because it's 45, 46, 47, 48. So you have that funny 3 left over, so 3 remainder. So 48 divided by 5, well, 5 times 9, 5 times what is 48? That's kind of how I'm thinking about that. But then I go through all the steps just like I normally do. I think about, I've got 4 10s and 8 1s. You have 5 people. Does everybody get a 10? Nope. So you put a 0 up there. You multiply 0 times 5. See how many you gave out. Subtract. It's 4. Bring down the 8. Now you've got 1s. Now you can do it. 5 times what equals almost 48? Well, 5 times 9 is 45. Subtract it. You got 3 left over. So 9 and 3 left over. Okay, so let's look. I'll do a couple more problems right now just so you can see how to do this. I'll do this 5 and 36. So this says 36 divided by 5, which also looks, of course, like this. So it's going to be the same steps as before. Divide, multiply, subtract, bring down, repeat. Okay, so it's like you have $36. So I just always think of it the same way. I just think of it as money because money is a good way to think of tens, ones, and then if you have hundreds too, because everybody knows what a $10 bill looks like. You know what a $1 bill looks like. And you know that a $10 bill is worth 10 $1 bills, and a $100 bill is worth 10 $10 bills. So let's try this. Okay, so somebody, let's say you go, what's something you could do to maybe get some money? You got a team of 5 people, like it's a basketball team. Maybe you just won the basketball tournament, 5 people, and then your team earned $36. And you're like, well, how much did we each earn? So you got to divide 36 by 5. So everybody's waiting for their little bit of cash. 36, you have to divide that by 5. So does everybody get a 10 when you have 3 10s and 5 people? Can you divide 3 by 5? Nope. You'd have to have 5 10s for everybody to get a 10. If I got 5 people, only 3 10s. So yeah, nobody gets a 10. If this number is smaller, you don't get it. Nobody gets a 10. So we just divide, we can't do it, so we say 0. Multiply to see how many gave out. We already know 0 times 5 is 0. We already know we gave none out. Subtract to see how many you have left. So we still have all 3 of them. And now 4, bring down. So we bring down the 6 1s. So now what that means is we have 36 1s. We had to take the 3 to the bank, exchange it. The 3 10s, exchange it for 30 1s. We have the 6 1s. We've got 36 1s. So now we can divide. What's 36 divided by 5? Or 5 times what equals almost 36? Well, if you're not sure, you find your multiplication table, and you're looking at 5s, and you see how close can I get to 36 without going over? Oh, 40 is too much. 40 is too many. 35 is almost 36, a little bit less. So 5 times 7 is 35. So we can fit 7 5s into 35. And that's as many as we can fit in. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. So how close can we get to it? Well, we can get 7, which means if this person has 36 ones, they can give each person 7 ones. We're like, yes, we got $7. But they're still gonna have $1 left, right? Because this is where we multiply to see how many we gave out. Well, we just talked about it. 7 times 5 is 35. And you can subtract to see how many you have left. There's still $1 left. So that happens all the time when you're dividing. It doesn't always just equal a perfect round number. Sometimes it doesn't. And that's why you have change, and you might break it into quarters or dimes or pennies. But in this case, we're not doing that. We're just saying, got $1 left over. So everybody got 7 ones, and there's that funny 1 left over. So that's why you write remainder 1. So if after you divide the 1 spot and you get anything left over, that's a remainder. So you can divide the hundreds, the tens, and keep going. But once you divide the ones up and you have something left over, it's like you just have $1 left over. We're not we'll eventually talk about decimals and how you might break up a 1. But right now we're just saying he's got $1 left over. So 7, remainder 1. That's the answer for that one. We'll do one more. Let's do a bigger one. Let's do this 4 and 97. So 97 divided by 4 can look like this, or it can look like this. Same thing. Okay, so you go back, you've got 4 people this time, and let's say you cut somebody's tree back. You had to prune their tree, and they pay you $97. You have 4 people. You have to divide that $97 evenly to the 4 people. And we know this page has remainders. This whole page is going to have remainders, so we'll see what the remainder is. So what that means is the person who's paying you is going to have a couple bucks left over, and they're going to be like, all right, and they'll probably just keep it. Or maybe they'll give it to you and be like, this goes to whoever worked the hardest. So we have 9 tens and 7 ones. So can we divide up the 9 tens with 4 people? If somebody has 9 tens and you have 4 people, is everybody going to get at least 1 10? Well, yeah, I mean, it's like way more than 4, right? So the first thing we're going to do is divide. 9 divided by 4. Or how many groups of 4 go into 9? Well, you can just count on your fingers. 4, 8, 12 is too many, so twice. So 2 groups of 4 can fit into 9. You can always use this too. 4, 8. And now multiply to see how many you gave out. So each person got 2 times 4 is 8. So each person got 2, and the person who's giving them out gave out 8 total. And now subtract to see how many they have left. So they still have 110 left. They take that to the bank, turn it into ones, bring it down. And now they have 17 ones. Now we can divide up the ones. And remember, once we divide up the ones, if there's anything left over, that's the remainder. So 4 times what equals almost 17? How many groups of 4 fit into 17? Well, let's see. 4, 8, 12, 16. Oh, 20 is too much. They don't have $20. They only have $17, so they can't give out more than they have. They can only give out less than they have, or exactly what they have. So you find the closest number without going over. It's like that game, The Price is Right. You can never go over. 4, 8, 12, 16, right there. 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 4 is 16. So the closest we can get is 16. So each person just got 4 ones. 4 times 4 multiplies the next step is 16. Subtract to see how many you have left. 17 minus 16 is 1. Bring down, can't bring anything down, right? We already did the ones, so now we're done. So 1 is what's left over. So remainder 1. If there's anything left over in the 1 spot, it's a remainder. So what that means is after 4 people go and they work really hard and they prune that tree for this person. The person has $97. They divide up the tens. Each person got 2 tens. Then they divide up the ones. Each person got 4 ones. And then they still have $1 left over. And they go, got $1 left over. And they might give that to you, or they might keep it. Who knows? There's $1 left over. You can't divide it evenly into 4 people. With 4 people. So that's what we're doing, you guys. These problems have remainders. So this will be due on Thursday. So I'd recommend, let's see, 1, 2, I just did 2 problems for you. But you don't just write the answer down, you have to write down all of the steps. It should look like these. And I gave you 2 to look at as examples too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'd recommend doing 6 each day. And you can always use these that I gave you too. But like I said, you have to write down the whole step. So that's what we're doing today. You can do it. And also remember, please sign up for a session with me if you need any help. Thanks.